What is up, everyone? In today's video I will be doing a Gorilla Tech tutorial, so I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible. So yeah, let's go. Gorilla Tech tutorial, let's go, baby. Also, I will not be showing I'll only be showing one juke. That'll be in the next video, or like the next tutorial video on Gorilla Tech jukes. Oh yeah. Also, if it's kind of glowy, that's because of me just getting out of the shower. So, starting off, running, easy. So, you're gonna go wham, bam, bam. One arm at a time, not like this. You wanna stay as low to the ground, and don't be afraid to absolutely launch yourself like this. It's not very bad, so yeah. This is running. Also, you want to go in this kind of motion. You want to go in this kind of motion. So yeah, stay as low to the ground in this motion. Okay, next thing, pinch climbing. First, you're gonna put your hands out in front of you and launch your hands down. Put them out in front of you, launch your hands down. Put them out in front of you, launch your hands down. Make sure you're like squeezing the wall. I wouldn't say hugging, because if you actually take it serious, you're gonna go flying one way. So yeah, squeeze the wall and throw your hands down. And keep doing that.
Oh crap, man.
Fast. What I do is I go in like a circle motion like that. So once you get good enough at it, this is what I do. Okay, so after you got down that, which you can do, I would suggest learning whichever one you think is easier for you. But basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna put your hand on a wall and bounce off of it. So basically, you wanna have your hand above you like here, bam, and then wham, and then fling yourself up. After you get this down, you can start going faster. Or if going faster is easier for you, what you do is you just whack the wall. Put your hand in front of you or above you, and then you whack the wall. Don't go side to side unless you're trying to juke someone, and don't go straight up unless you're trying to like vertical up the wall, or like do a multi-bounce. So yeah. After you learned wall bouncing, the next thing I would learn is what was I gonna say? I would probably learn this slide juke next. So basically, you're gonna put your hand up, and you're like slow. You're gonna want to put your hand above it, and your whole entire body, including your other hand, under it. And then once you get it right about like here, you're gonna grab onto the slide and go wee. You can fling yourself this way, any way, as long as it's like to the the right side of the slide. So fast it should look like, slow it should look like this, and with my other hand of the help, and then fast it should look like this. And then you can start running off. So next is, this is when the stuff starts getting harder. Next is wall climbing. So my favorite wall to do that is this one right here. So basically, well, actually, the best place to start doing this is in city, but I'm not gonna include that because I'm already over here, and then I'll have to walk all the way back. So yeah. But first, what you're gonna do is when you first start, you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna go up. So you stick on for a little bit, and if you do, you can move your whole body, and you don't want to go side to side with this. You kind of want to go more diagonally or just straight up, basically. And at first you want to go slower, because you stick on the wall, and then you start to fall eventually. Like, you don't stick on forever. So like take it slow. And if you know the guy from Frozone from The Incredibles, if you know how he goes like this, you kind of want to do that. You want to go, except you want to have more arm movement than body movement. So you can start out with arm and body movement, just doing this, keeping your arms kind of still, moving them just a little bit, and then eventually you're gonna do bam, 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 and just have like almost all arm. So yeah, next thing. I would learn wall running after you mastered wall climbing. So after learning wall running, you kind of I've looked at this kind of, and it's kind of like just walking on, like you're using the walking movement on the walls. See what I mean? Except not as much arm movement. You kind of want to lower the arm movement on this, because too much arm movement could screw you up like that. So you kind of want to go slower with this. So yeah. And again, with this next one, you're going to want to like, the best way to learn vertically, I'm just going to try to vertical for you guys. So basically, someone said to do this, and you can do that, but I really don't like doing this. So, know your boundaries. So, next, like he said, go like this, which again I don't really like, but if you want to do that, you can. I like more going here, and this is more like, I use this more for a juke than like an actual skill. I'm gonna eventually put it to itself and like use it as a skill, but not yet. That's what, like, at first you want to like get as many bounces in, and then you want to hit off the wall and try to use it as a juke instead of the actual movement itself. But when you get good enough, unlike me, you can just go bam. So yeah, that's verticaling. Like I said, well, I haven't said this yet, but the best way to learn this, in my opinion, is like wall running more upwards, not as like to the side. You want to kind of wall run more upwards, and then I think this will help you. I'm not for sure on this, but I think it'll help you learn it, because it's like, again, verticaling is like wall running upwards. So if you just wall run more at a diagonal angle, or try to, I'm pretty sure you'll get better. Like if you wall run like upwards more and not as much sideways, I think you can get better with verticaling then. So next thing, which isn't really, again, I use this more as a juke. I don't know if it's a different skill, but I'm gonna consider this Lucioing as a juke. I'm gonna call this a Lucio juke. So it's basically, what I'm gonna do is I put my hands here or here. Don't care. You can go there, or you can have your hands flat, which I like flat a little more. Just feels better for me. Do whatever you like more. I'm not gonna put in actual Lucioing, but this is basically where you kind of have the Lucio movement. You go here, and you basically hit off again. So yeah, that's the Lucio juke. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna be including in this video. So yeah, I'm gonna end this off at Mir, and yeah, so that's it for today's video. So yeah, also I have been getting a lot of people, well, not a lot, but I've been seeing people going into my regular server, so I'm gonna change that Also, if you guys know what it is. So yeah. But anyways, that was Gorilla Tag tutorial. Also, if you have longer arms, arm closure, you can go to accessibilities, go to mobility, and you can have adjust height on. It helps a lot, but yeah. That's Gorilla Tag tutorial. Also, I'm gonna mention this, I'm not gonna really say it, but if you're like really new and you don't even know how to grab onto a rope, you have a button like on the side of your controller. You can do this, you can do this, but you have to click this button. This button does not work for them, so yeah, just click this button when you're trying to go climb a rope. So yeah, make sure you click the side buttons when you're trying to climb a rope. Same with zip lines. This button doesn't work, nor does this button. Only the side button works on zip lines and ropes. So yeah, that's the Gorilla Tag tutorial. See you next time.